Hi guys, welcome back to our channel Saute at Sight. Today we are going to be making the famous Talasari chicken biryani. This biryani is an easy one-pot recipe without much hassle of layering or any extra procedure. So let's get started guys. So to prepare the Talasari chicken biryani, we will be first preparing the biryani masala, which can be easily prepared with all the spices available at home. So I've taken about 1.5 teaspoon of fennel seeds, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 2 pieces of star anise, 1 inch cinnamon, 8 to 10 peppercorns, 4 cloves and 4 green cardamom. I'll add this to the pan. I'll dry roast this until it's nice and fragrant. The masala is now nice and fragrant. I'll let it cool down and then proceed to grind it into a fine powder. Now the second step involves pre-cooking the rice. I've taken some water in the deep vessel. I'll add in 1 tablespoon of ghee. Now I'll be adding some whole spices. I've taken green cardamom, cloves, pepper, star anise, small piece of cinnamon and some fennel seeds. I'll add this to the water. So these whole spices will give you a nice flavor for your rice. Give it a quick stir. I'll add in salt as per taste. I'll bring the water to boil before adding the rice for best results. So I've taken 2 cups of jeera kashla rice, or the kaima rice as you call it. This is the actual rice they use for the Talasari biryani. If you don't have this rice, you can use basmati rice, but you need to wash and soak the basmati rice for 30 minutes before using it. I've taken about 1 kg chicken. I've marinated it with 3/4 teaspoon of turmeric, some salt and lemon, and also I've added 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. I've let this marinate for about 1 hour before I can cook it. The water has come to a boil and it's time to add the rice. Stir the rice well. You need to cook until it's al dente, like it's 3/4 done. So the rice looks almost 3/4 done. The process shouldn't take more than 10 to 12 minutes, so keep a watch on the time as well when you're cooking the rice. And as you can see, it's just 3/4 cooked and not completely. So this is exactly what you want. Now I'll remove it off heat and strain it in a colander, and then run it through cold water so that it doesn't stick to each other. I'll heat the pan with a combination of ghee and oil. It's time to fry the onions. So I've taken about 3 big size onions and I've finely sliced it. I will add this in a pan. I'll continue frying the onions until they are nice golden brown. The onions have now started turning slightly golden brown. I'll continue frying it further. As you can see, the onions have turned nice golden brown. I don't want to overdo it or it might burn. This is the perfect color I require. And I'll remove some aside for garnishing. I'll reduce the heat. It's time to add 1 tablespoon ginger garlic paste. Stir it well. I'll also add in 2 small chopped tomato. Let it saute for a minute. It's time to add 1 teaspoon coriander powder, a pinch of nutmeg powder, and the biryani masala what I have ground previously. I'll add the entire masala.
Give this a nice stir. Now I'll add in some green chilies. I've roughly chopped them. Stir it well with the tomato and the onions. Now it's time to add 3 tablespoons whisk yogurt. Stir it well. Saute this for a minute until the oil is oozing out from the sides. It's time to add in some salt as per taste. And now I'll be adding in the chicken pieces. I'll mix this well and let it saute for about 2 minutes. I'll add in some chopped coriander and mint leaves. Again, stir it well. To this I'll be adding just half a cup of water. I'll cover it with a lid and let it cook for about 15 minutes. Almost 15 minutes. It's time to have a look at the chicken. As you can see, there is some still water content and we require that for the biryani to get completely cooked because we are cooking it directly on flame. I will not be doing any kind of layering and all. I'll be making a really simple biryani. So I'll just add in the biryani rice on top. I'll lower the heat now to a very low flame and time to add in the rice. If you want to make a quick biryani, this is the best recipe because you have all the ingredients available at home. It will not take much of time because you will not be layering or much of a hassle. I close it with a lid and let it cook for about another 15 minutes on very low flame. So guys, almost 15 minutes where I kept the biryani to cook. Let's check it out now. As you can see, the rice has turned nice and fluffy. We can garnish it now with some fried onions, some mint and coriander leaves, and some fried nuts. I'll switch off the flame and I suggest that before serving it, let it cool down a little bit and then you can serve. So I hope you'll enjoyed watching the video, guys. Please do like and subscribe to our channel. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter and show us your love. We'll see you next time, guys.